Yo, what is going on YouTube? So, back again with another video or comparison. And today we're going to be comparing very similar blasters, pretty much the same thing, which is between the Nerf Retaliator and the Nerf Delta Trooper. Which one is technically better? Well, we're about to find out in this video. So, let's get started. All right, so first we're going to go over the Nerf Elite Retaliator. So, starting up at the front of the Retaliator. If you remove this barrel, there is an end strike barrel lock, so you can add many other barrels to the Retaliator, or you can put this barrel on your Delta Trooper if you guys so choose. But the barrel that's included with the Retaliator has two tack rails, one on the top and one on the bottom, which I have the grip attached, which can also be removed. And the grip that comes with it is pretty standard. It's pretty comfortable, and it slides onto the rail on the bottom of the barrel very simply, and that attaches to the blaster obviously very simply. And there is a little flip up sight in the front, which I actually never use because I don't find that necessary, but yeah. And to the back on the priming handle, there is a tactical rail back there, so I guess you guys can put a skull bear or whatnot, or put like a this grip up here so you can pry it more easily, I'm guessing. But yeah, overall it looks pretty cool. And to the back, there's a stock which comes with the Retaliator, but this stock, it's pretty short, it's pretty terrible, don't recommend it. But yeah, if you remove the stock, there's a stock attachment point, so you guys want to add like a different stock on, you guys totally can, but the stock goes in it pretty easily, and this stock can fit on other blasters if you guys so choose. And let me show you guys how this thing works. So fire that out real quick. And when you prime it back, that's your primer spray. And also when you prime the blaster back, which allows you to take out the magazine like this. And the magazine release is on both sides. So righties and lefties. So and pedestrians, which I do like a lot. And once you do that, the mag just drops free. And the included mag holds 12 Nerf darts, and it is clear on one side, so clear orange, and on the other side, just plain orange. So yeah, loaded up with some, you know what I'm saying, some short shot darts from Dart Zone, since they're way more accurate. But mag is pretty good, and the mag well is also compatible with the many other Nerf magazines. So yeah. And when you prime the blaster back, there's also an access door which opens up, allowing you to clear any jams and malfunctions that you guys would have. And just like with this access door, so with the Delta Trooper review, I complained about the Retaliator having the access door not clicking. Just like this one, it clicks, but it's very weak. So like, okay, for example, so once you fire and you prime it back, see, that thing pops out. And it's very annoying because sometimes it could bust out, and then when you prime back, it gets stuck. So it's kind of annoying. So I would like to have it click, like secure in place. Like this one clicks, but it doesn't hold it pretty well. So I don't know why they have to design it like that, but yeah. And to note, the Retaliator does not have slam fire. So you try to slam fire for some reason, this is what would happen. Yeah, it will not work. It does not have slam fire. But you can do this really annoying ratchet sound. But it's kind of annoying. So yeah, and to the grip and the trigger area. So the grip is very comfortable. It's a very big grip. It fits my appearance. And the Retaliator, overall, the feel of it it's okay. I mean, the stock is shorter than the Delta Trooper stock. So, that could be, a problem or an issue for everyone. So yeah, because the Retaliator stock just sucks. So I recommend using a different stock if you're gonna wield the Retaliator. So and the Retaliator has, I think, 3 different versions. So this is the XD version, which is with the white stripe, and I think the original one was like with the orange stripe, and they also have a Sonic Ice edition, if I'm correct. So yeah, but overall, pretty smooth. Retaliator pretty much spring powered. Or top prime. 12 round, mag fed blaster, but you can also put different mags, like I said. But yeah, without further ado, that's all about the Retaliator. Now let's go to the Delta Trooper and see how that compares up to the Retaliator. So yeah. All right, so now let's go with the Delta Trooper and see how that compares up to the Retaliator. So starting up the front, there is a barrel extension that can be removed, which also exposes a hand-strike barrel up, just like the Retaliator. Just like this, you can put this on a Retaliator, and you can get a Retaliator barrel and put it on this, obviously. But unlike those barrels, the Retaliator and the Delta Trooper has these little notch down here, which you guys can see. And it also lines up with that in front of the barrel, just right under there. So you use kind of like something like bigger, like without those notches, it will kind of wobble around a lot. But, you know, that's pretty common, but most of them will click in just fine. And so, yeah. And the barrel, it doesn't have a tack rail underneath, but it does have one on the top. So, you know, it does look pretty cool with those little, you know, lines at the bottom. I don't mind it because what's the point of having a tack rail on the under of a top prime blaster anyways? But it is an option. Got to get the tactics, but yeah. But this barrel extension, you know, is a barrel extension, pretty much. And to the back is the priming handle. So I fired that. And once you fired it, you can prime back, just like the Retaliator. And to take out the mag, you push this little button, which is on both sides, so ambidextrous, just like a Retaliator. And the mag that's included is a 12-round magazine, like the Retaliator. But unlike the Retaliator mag, this one is not clear. It's both side orange, so giggity. But yeah, pretty much standard 12-round mag, but this mag well is also compatible with other mags that I've tested. So yeah, that shouldn't be an issue. And speaking of the access door, this one actually I do like a lot. See how it's like very secure. I have to pull pretty hard just to get it up. And once you close it, you hear that click. So you hear that? That's when you prime the blaster back, you should have no problem that access door flicking upward, which would be very annoying. And the prime on this is very smooth. It may be smoother than the Retaliator, and I like how it has this little backstop right here, so you can, you know, ram your hand in there when you're priming, so just in case you have sweaty palms, you know, that shouldn't be a problem. And back to the stock. The stock can also be removable, but this comes with the Delta Trooper. And once you remove the stock, it also exposes a stock attachment point, allowing you to put different stocks on you guys so choose. But the stock that comes with the Delta Trooper is way more comfortable than the Retaliator. It's a lot more longer. Giggity. But yeah, overall, pretty cool. And down here, it has like a little ridge down here. So I guess it's just a place to put your hand on. Kind of reminds me of that infamous triangle thing, blocky thing in the front where you hold it. So yeah, overall, it's pretty comfortable. And let's get to the trigger and the grip. So the grip is a little bit on the shorter side. It's a little bit small, but it's very wide, as you guys can see. So, you know, it fits my appearance, but for bigger hands, I don't know, it might be a problem. But unlike the Retaliator, the Delta Trooper has slam fire, which allows you to hold the trigger down, and when the priming handle hits the forward position, it will automatically fire a dart, which, you know, allows you to fire your darts pretty quickly. So yeah. And on the left side is a unjamming button. So obviously when you prime the blaster, you're not able to prime it again. Pushing that button allows you to, you know, override the lock. If I can't even do it because it's very small and it's very hard to do. There you go. Allows you to prime the blaster back, you know, open your access door, clear out jam. Once you're done, put that back together and continue firing. So yeah, overall, they're pretty similar to each other. Now let's get to a firing test and see how they both fire. So yeah, let's get to a firing test. Starting off with the Nerf Retaliator. And now a little bit faster. Delta Trooper. Now some slam fire. Okay, so as you guys can see, that was the firing test of the Nerf Elite Delta Trooper and the Nerf Elite Retaliator. So I was using two different type of darts on the splasher, but both blasters were still pretty inaccurate. So yeah, overall, I mean, it just depends on the darts you use. If you use waffle tips, it should be fine. But you know, since Nerf darts are so light, it's very difficult for them to fly accurate. So it also depends on the darts that you use. But yeah, overall, the Delta Trooper and the Nerf Retaliator, I mean, they're pretty much very similar blasters. As you can see, I can stand them up just like that because it looks pretty cool, right? But overall, the Delta Trooper and the Retaliator pretty much performs the same thing. So with the Delta Trooper, you have slam fire, you have a new stock, and you have a new barrel. But unlike with the Retaliator, you have this barrel, you have this grip, you have a short stock, which is pretty much useless. But you know, the ergonomics of the Delta Trooper is better than the Elite Retaliator. But will I say completely replace the Retaliator? No, because this is not replacing the Retaliator. It's something new. You're getting a new barrel. You're getting a new stock. And overall, the Delta Trooper looks a little bit more sporty compared to the Retaliator. The Retaliator was, back in the day. So the Delta Trooper came out after the Retaliator came out, if that makes sense. And the Retaliator has 3 different series, like I mentioned earlier. So yeah, the Delta Trooper is not replacing the Retaliator, but they're pretty similar. But I wouldn't say it's a total replacement because, they obviously look very similar, as you can see, but this one has a new look and it looks way cooler actually. You have a new barrel, you have a new stock, you have a new design on this one compared to the Retaliator's, previous design with the short stock and all that stuff. So yeah, overall, the Delta Trooper, is probably the winner of this one, I would say, because I like the way the Delta Trooper feels. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care for like tack rails and stuff. I mean, you can add more attachment, it's more tactics, but who wouldn't need a attachment on a top prime handle anyway? It's like, what would you want to put there? Like, you need to prime your blaster. Like, if you put something there, how are you supposed to prime it? So it's not really necessary. So yeah, and these blaster does have sling mounts, so 2 on the stock and 1 on the grip, 1 in front of the barrel. And the Retaliator is lacking those. It only has 1 on the bottom of the handle. So yeah. But on the under here, there's a secret dart storage on the Retaliator, and on the Delta Trooper, it's not. It's just a sling mount down there. So yeah, but overall, I would say the winner of this comparison is the Delta Trooper. It looks better. It fits my comfort. You know what I'm saying? The grip is a little bit on the smaller side, smaller than the Retaliator, but overall, the feel of the Delta Trooper is better than the Retaliator. The Retaliator does look cool. It's still a good blaster. I won't say I hate it, but I still like the Delta Trooper better because it fits my ergonomics better. I don't really care for rails since I don't use them a lot, but that also depends. Like, if I don't like rails, maybe you guys like rails because you guys put a lot of stuff on when I don't. So I don't really care, but I would still like some tactics. So yeah, definitely, if you want to go tactical, go for Retaliator. But if you want to go simple form and comfort for all they use, then the Delta Trooper is the one for you. So yeah, hopefully I laid out all the information about this comparison between the Delta Trooper and the Nerf Retaliator. So yeah, that's pretty much all about this comparison video. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for watching my videos and commenting, liking, and subscribing. subscribing to me. I really appreciate it. But yeah, overall, that's all about this comparison test. If you guys want me to compare any other blaster, make sure to drop a comment down below. And yeah, without further ado, that's all about this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff. And yeah, stay tuned for future reviews. And without further ado, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.